There's an old proverb, and the proverb says that the tongue has the power of life and death. The tongue has the power of life and death. Do you know that the words that you use create life in people, or they create death in people? Right? Or, you know, something simple like somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, how you doing?" And you go, "Pretty good under the circumstances." Who wants to hang around a person like that? Now, I'm not suggesting you be like one guy. I called him up and he answered the phone and I said, "Hey, how you doing?" He says, "Man, if I was any better, I'd have to be twins, and if I was somebody else, I'd be jealous of myself." And I'm like, okay, anyway. But you know, you think about the words that we use and whether or not we give off, whether we're positive or negative. You know, the words that we use can actually change another human being's physiology immediately. You know the whole thing, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me? What imbecile made that up? There's no truth to it at all. Sticks and stones, you break your arm, you reset it, put a cast on it, you're good to go in 6 weeks. But there are people who are walking around this earth who had negative things said to them 20 years ago, and it still affects them. And you know what? You're talking to them every day. Some of you today maybe are them, dealing with things that have been said that created negativity in you. Our job as we build our business is not just to build our business, but also to make a difference in the world around us. And one of the ways that we can do that is to begin to speak life into other people. Let me give you an example outside of business. Let me give you a marriage example. Girls, you're at home one night and cooking up some of that tastefully simple stuff, right? And your husband throws open the door and you've been to the hairstylist that day and he walks in and he drops his briefcase and he looks up and he says, "What happened to your hair?" Now, how's that going to make you feel? Like throwing something, right? You feel negative. Your brain immediately, without even asking permission, says, send out the sadness endorphin, send out the I'm angry, send out the I want to go to my room and not talk to this guy for a while chemicals. Just words. It's just words. But words have the power of life and death. Well, let's give that sorry sap another chance. Let's walk him out. And he throws open the door. He notices you've been to the hairstylist. He looks up and goes, "Wow." Now, you know what I love about that? Every time I do that, you girls giggle. I'm not even talking to you. And you're giggling. Why? You're just happy some imaginary sister's getting some love somewhere. Guys, I'm telling you, that yah-yah thing is deep. I'm serious. You know, guys, here, you want to see how deep this is? Next time you're on your way home, whatever, and you got to stop and pick up some groceries at the grocery store. That's the place with all the food, you know. You got to go to the grocery store. Pick up one of those $10 or $15 batches of flowers. You know, the ones they sell, you know, and put everything else in the basket thing and carry the flowers like this out to your car. And you're walking out to the car like this, and here's what happens. Kid you not. Girls are already laughing. They know what happens. Now, you're going to pass 10 or 15 women on the way to the car, none of whom know you, nor do they know your wife. And you're just trucking back out to the car, and they're pushing their cart in. They see you, and they do this. You're going to pass a few guys, too. And they're going to go, "Oh, I wonder what that sap did." I'm with you, man, with you. But your husband walks through the door and he sees you've been to the hairstylist and he goes, "Wow, you look beautiful." And you're all, "Yes, I do. Got my hair done, got my nails done, got my toes done." That is not, guys, when you follow it up with, "How much did that cost us?"